Hey guys.
What's that over there? Is that Zelda? But
It's Zelda, but it's like epic.
is this? It's Hyrule Warriors.
Ooh. So I'm a huge fan of the Warriors games. I always wanted to play this one, never had an opportunity. So
And I'd never played Warriors games, and then I played this one.
how about that?
I've got a lot of feelings about this game.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see kind of how you feel, Cujo, about how it compares to the Warriors games, because I literally can only compare it to Zelda games.
Right.
And you should not compare this to Zelda games.
Zelda, don't drop your harp. Oh.
No, not
Do you know how much
that.
that cost? I'm just saying.
It was a dream. All along.
Townspeople would like give their life to give you that harp.
Yeah, but that was also just a dream. So
You don't know that. Maybe
what did she just woke up from a dream? What do you mean I don't know?
I'm just maybe you're looking at this the wrong way.
The hero's clothes. We must find the reborn spirit of the hero. Wow,
Yes.
it'd be crazy if he was right inside our own gates fighting with our own warriors, like right here, right? It'd be fucking, whew, that'd be awesome.
I don't know, all these
But,
guys look
you know,
pretty similar.
They all look pretty
all
generic.
Have helmets on.
Who's Blondie over there? With the Triforce on his back and everything.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
Who looks exactly like Link.
Oh man, did you see how he hit that guy in the head super hard and he died?
Oh, tits.
She's totally looking at him like...
He's looking at your tits, miss. So when I was playing
oh shit,
Ocarina of Time.
War is already at the front gate. Sorry, okay.
No, it's fine. When I was playing Ocarina of Time, when I found out that lady's name was Impa, I made fun of that character so fucking munch. So fucking
So
munch. That I munched my way to munching munchers.
Man, that pathetic dream was really poorly timed, by the way. It was like literally an hour before it happened.
What's over here? Where'd those tits go? Oh no, those are dicks. I mean, I'm kind of okay with that too.
Tits, by the way, is definitely something we're gonna have to talk about in this game.
So hold on, they're looking for the reborn spirit of the hero. His name is Link. He looks like Link.
He also never speaks. It's gotta be him.
That's not a mystery. Okay. Sometimes expose weak points during specific attacks. A weak point gauge will appear above an enemy's head. It's vulnerable to a counterattack.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, needless to say, the writing in this game is not
unfortunately good. Is a constant for Warriors games. The script is always
bad.
It's how did it go? My lord, I'm coming. That's basically how it went.
Yeah. I mean, that's sort of my issue with this game, is that while a plot is certainly necessary for the campaign mode, I feel as though it's a little too present sometimes.
Oh, really?
Because it's really bad.
Yeah.
And like, if it were really good, it actually would make the game awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so many moments where it's just like, this is so bad in so many ways, and there's so many plot holes, and why is there even a plot to this?
Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, that's pretty sweet.
But if at the same time, if there was no plot, it would be really weird.
Then there's no fucking point.
Yeah, it's like I'm just going through a series of Navi just like went inside you.
Hey, her name is
just
diving in.
Her name is Proxy, by the way, because she's Link's proxy. She speaks for him because Link is a silent character.
Okay.
You can't get any more like obvious about what you're doing. I mean, that's totally intentional, right? Like, they knew what they were doing.
Yeah. I mean, they always do, though. Like, that's what I have noticed lately about Zelda games. There's no... I mean, maybe the only exception is, like, Skyward Sword, where it's an uber prequel, where they're showing you, like, the origin of everything you know about Zelda, which is super cool. But in terms of like character development or whatever, it's very cut and dry. Not that it really needs it.
Well,
you know? It's just
it depends on what you're looking for with character development. Like Link doesn't necessarily grow a lot in most of the games because he doesn't need to. It's character growth with Link is sort of arbitrary. We actually do see it in Ocarina of Time, but that's because there's huge transitions that take place, and none of them are explicitly stated. They're all implied character growth moments. But he's a silent character, so it's really hard to show growth.
Yeah. What the hell? Ooh. Hey, buddy.
But character growth with Link especially is actually, it would be detrimental if there was too much. Because Link is supposed to be the player, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to be living through.
And that's why people got really excited about the potential of a female Link character being in the new Zelda.
I am so excited about that prospect. I think that's going to be so cool.
It's not going to be... Nintendo's already said that there's no female Link. Now, Nintendo has lied plenty of times in the past, but I think that they're honest about that one. Also, good aim.
Thanks. Wait. Oh.
But, like... if the point of Link is so that the player can put themselves in his shoes, then that is reason enough to have a female Link.
Yeah.
I don't think it damages the IP. It doesn't damage the image. It only helps. But Nintendo doesn't really get political about things.
Well, but honestly, maybe they kind of should.
No, they totally should.
There's nothing wrong with taking a stance on something as long as you don't make that the only thing you're about.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like when Chick-fil-A was like, we don't support gays. We're not... I don't know if they ever said they're not going to serve food to gays.
They're probably a big advocate for that. I mean, if you think...
Well, yeah, but it was like, you're a fast food chain. Why... First of all, why are you even, like, making this a big deal? Mm-hmm. Games are different because games are art. Art is culture. Culture is what changes societies and how we act with one another. Mm. So games inherently have more power than a fast food chain should.
Yeah.
And that's why it matters more. Why Nintendo should care about things like that, you know?
Yeah.
Because they have a lot more power of affecting things positively.
Also, if you look at their demographic, which is mainly in like younger generations, not to say that like, oh, they're gonna indoctrinate people with video games, like that's not at all what I'm saying. They have a lot more attachment to family games, and therefore, you know, it can sometimes maybe make more of an impact if they did take a stance on something, you know?
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I don't want to say Nintendo has not improved. I mean, Jen and I have been talking a lot about the Great Fairy designs in the Zelda games over the years, and yes. They're incredibly misogynistic.
Yeah.
Or sexist, whichever word you want to use to describe them, but both apply.
You can charge it.
But over the years, like, Wind Waker was awesome. It was... They had a Great Fairy that wasn't, like, sexualized or objectified, even.
Yeah.
And even Twilight Princess was an improvement, because even though the Great Fairy in that was naked, it wasn't sexual. It was actually
that was the character concept, you know? It wasn't so much to say, like, oh, she doesn't need...
And it's not even the character concept. It was that it wasn't sexualized. It was the character. And she was supposed to be presented as very natural, because she's fairy. Like, it makes sense. And, you know, not having, like, weird pointy boobs and, like, high boots and makeup. It was just... Yeah. She's a fairy, she's not sexualized, and she's helping you. It doesn't matter that she's not wearing a shirt because her hair is covering her boobs. Like, it was good. It was intelligent how they designed that one. And Jen could talk for days about it way better than I can, but she's also a writer. I'm not very good with words.
We've discovered this.
Yes.
Ooh, bombs.
So, the point of the matter is that Nintendo has moved forward.
Oh, absolutely.
They've at least put in the effort to not portray negative images. even if they haven't put in as much effort to portray positive images,
Yeah.
it still is a step in the right direction, and I'll give them that much.
This is true.
You got bombs.
I did.
I don't know if there were items and stuff in the Dynasty Warriors games, but
Not really, actually.
there's a lot of items in this game. They don't hurt you either, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Should we continue this in the next episode?
I think we shall.
I think we've got. I mean, we'll keep this going for probably. I'd like to finish this game.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll finish this all in one session.
Probably not.
Probably not. But it's not a super long game, and we're not. So this is a game that never wants to end.
Yep. That's synonymous with Warrior games.
We'll talk about adventure mode in the next episode probably, because I have a lot to talk about with that. But anyway, we'll see you in the archives.
Yay.
Yay!